Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1. Well, hello tubers. I hope you're doing well this Memorial Day, and in honor and recognition of you Americans, you Yankee Doodle Dandies, I'm wearing my American hat. I typically wear this more often when I am in the United States. That way I can walk amongst you and people think I'm American. It's funny how actually us Canadians can walk amongst you and we actually aren't spotted very often. Unless we got a Canadian t-shirt or we're, we got some sort of towel. But today, I realized I have been remiss and I have not been talking about Carolyn's RV life, but you, my viewers, many of you actually much smarter than me, are keeping an eye on her, and you message me with the crazy antics that she's up to. And of course I do audit her from time to time just to keep up with how she's destroying America. You always got to keep your enemies close. But we're always fair and balanced here. We're never mean to Carolyn. We like to be fair and balanced because we are responsible, decent conservatives here on this channel. And I plan on being that way even on this video. But we have to speak to some truths that's going on. Since today is Memorial Day, I noticed she put up a post, and some of you out there also messaged me regarding that. You all know who you are. They call her my girl. My girl is, she's trying to take advantage of the tragedies. We all know the gun tragedies that have happened as of late. Carolyn, of course, is exploiting that. She's taking it right out of the liberal socialist playbook. She's got to hop on the bandwagon. She puts a post up about, Happy Memorial Day, and then throws in something about 2 Americans caught in the crossfires. Read between the lines how she's trying to exploit that issue. It's pretty sad. Memorial Day isn't about that. For goodness sake, she didn't even serve her country. At least I got around to trying that. Oh lordy, I think Carolyn actually could use a little bit of time in boot camp. It'd do her good. She'd be so healthy. I'd be so proud of her if she signed up. She's probably past the enlistment age. So don't call me ageist here, picking on her age. I am, in fact, older than her. Yes, in fact I am. Just because she's aging rapidly, hiding out there in the forest trying to avoid people. So the funny thing is, she's taking everybody's money, trying to live off the avails of you hardworking Americans, and yet she takes that money, and what's she do? Tries to tell you you're a horrible person and you're doing life wrong, and you better listen to her. Even though she doesn't bring anything to the table, she brings no solutions whatsoever. It's all part of that crazy liberal playbook. Cry, whine, be a social justice warrior, and in fact Carolyn is always shopping for new issues that she can rally behind and actually not solve any of the issues. Just whine, complain, and monetize human misery and the suffering of many Americans in all sorts of ways economically. It's just horrible. Why would she do this? Look, my second home essentially is the United States because over my life I've spent many years, a couple days here, a few weeks here, a few months there. It all adds up. I have never spent more time other than Canada than in the United States. It's been years of my life. In fact, now that the COVIDs are kind of over, I'm pretty much down in the Excited States of America once a week on average, maybe once every 10 days. I am down there all the time. Why? Because I can. Carolyn can't stop me. Apparently she's tried to put me on the FBI wanted list and complained that I am a mean person and that I am a horrible person because I am mean. Trust me, I've released the emails on YouTube about how she's complained about me being a mean person. Free speech isn't mean. And even today, look at me. I'm talking to you. It's just all off the cuff. And I'm not being mean. I don't want anything bad to ever happen to Carolyn. I just want to set her straight because, I try to think of myself as trying to do the right thing. And people that are wayward, you give them a little nudge and you give them some good advice and you send them on their way and you hope that they actually do the right thing with their life. Because if there's one thing that I have learned about America, even though we shouldn't call it America, because actually Canadians are Americans. You know, the continent, America, North America, South America, we're all Americans. Even Mexicans are Americans. United States citizens, in correct parlance. I've learned this about America. There you go again. Rugged individualism, pulling yourself up on your own bootstraps, not looking or expecting handouts. Carolyn is counter to that entire core American value system. She's wanting other people's money. She is. In fact, she wants $225 an hour. Oh, no, I don't want to be accused of lying. It's $225 for a 50-minute session with her so that she can teach you how to do what she does on YouTube. I can already tell you what she does. I'm talking about it right now. You know, get a dog, cry all the time, you know, shop around for a social cause that you can bitch and moan about. And there you go. Maybe buy some subscribers so that you look like you got a bigger channel than you do. Hang around Bob Wells for a little bit so that he can maybe do a shout out until he gets tired of your crazy ideas. And there you go. There, I just saved you $225. And where does she come up with this number? Look, $225 an hour, that's like a very, very cheap lawyer. That's, you know, medical practitioner territory. That's people with skilled job trades make that kind of money. You know, rarely in my life have I made $100 an hour. I have here and there, but not very consistently. But I will tell you this, when I've made $100 an hour, I earned it. I didn't ask for it from people. I was paid it for services rendered, all legal, and paying taxes on it, of course. But Carolyn, no, she just arbitrarily decides that her advice on YouTube's $225 an hour. But don't despair. Some of you can't afford that. I know you're itching to give her your money. Maybe get a second job if you can't afford it. Just get a second job, third job. You know, Carolyn needs your money, so she wants you to work hard so that you can keep her in the lifestyle that she's accustomed to. She does have a better deal. If you just want to talk about the RV lifestyle thing and not talk about how to make the monies, it's $95 an hour. Apparently it was $150 an hour, but she's knocked it down to $95 an hour. Right now, you go on her Carolyn's RV Life website, you can give her that money and she will talk your ear off for up to an hour on how to be an RVer, which is very strange because this is all public information. There's nothing proprietary about what she can tell you. In fact, any question you have, you can just post it to me and I'll give you the answer. I mean, what do? You need an RV to RV, obviously. Whatever kind you want, you buy it. And you need money to live. And, you know, that's about it. You need a driver's license so you can drive these things. Yes, you do need a license. There you go. You put some stuff inside that you need, whatever you need, and put some fuel in it, and you're an RVer. There you go. I saved you $95 an hour. I'm such a jerk, eh? Giving away the secrets for free. Yeah, but that's what I do. I don't sell the merch, the t-shirts, the Patreons, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I don't do any of that because I don't need to, because I looked after myself. I took the core American values and took it to heart. You pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. You don't rely on anybody else because nobody cares. Nobody should actually pay for your failures in life. If you made a whole bunch of bad decisions, guess what? That's on you to suffer. And I'm not talking about the handicapped. You know, those people are true misfortunate people. Those people probably do need a handout, yeah. Because it's not their fault they were born with some malady or a defect or medical problem. But Carolyn is able-bodied. She chooses intentionally not to work and chooses intentionally to ask for your money. And things are getting really, really rough for everybody out there. And they're getting rough for Carolyn. Her money is dropping every month. Every month she's getting closer to getting a real job. Last time I crunched the numbers, it looks like she's only making a couple thousand measly dollars a month between Patreon and the YouTubes and the odd rare little merch thing that she's selling. I mean, she ain't flogging those t-shirts by the dozen every day. It's not happening, folks. And the amount you make on selling t-shirts is very small. The t-shirt company makes more money. So, she's actually playing this game with the Patreons. She's still got this goal to make $250,000 a year off Patreon, but her Patreon numbers are dropping, and now it's $7 a month to actually support her instead of $5. She's tricking y'all. That's what she's doing. She's tricking you. Oh, sorry, they're doing some maintenance around here. A little noisy. What can you do? You know what that's the sound of? That's the sound of somebody working for a living, so I gotta respect that. Nothing wrong with that, working for a living. I know, Carolyn, you're watching, and when I talk about working for a living, I know it makes you angry, makes your blood boil. But what can you do? The whole world needs workers. Don't matter where you are. You know, you could be living in Copenhagen. You gotta clean the sewers. You gotta make the sandwiches. You gotta clean the streets. You know, you gotta fix the things that are broken. You know, you gotta keep the cars moving. You gotta keep the freight moving. Those are jobs, folks. Yeah, those are jobs. Carolyn, I know you don't like that 3-letter word. It's like a 4-letter word starting with F. Yeah, that's what she's thinking right now. How dare you, line screw, talk about J-O-B. That's a horrible word. I hate it. I'm work shy. I'm allergic to the work. I'd rather send others out to work and pretend that I'm a small business person. That's what she says on YouTube. I am a small business woman fighting the male-dominated patriarchal society. Oh boy. Ah boy. I think us men, we're so horrible. You know what? Maybe she's right. You know what? I've been thinking about it. Maybe the male-dominated patriarchal society is a bad thing. So I think all the infrastructure built in North America, built mostly by men, you know, bridges, tunnels, sewers, I think us men should just take it all back. We'll say, yes, ladies, you are right. Male-dominated patriarchal society, it's bad. So I think us men should just get together and take away all that infrastructure, bridges, tunnels, roads, you know, septic fields, everything. Doesn't matter. You name it, a man built it, probably. Let's take it back, because the male-dominated patriarchal society is a horrible thing. And Carolyn, you are right, and it's Memorial Day. And I want to say, Carolyn, you're right. The male-dominated patriarchal society is a horrible thing, and we should take it back. Right. Put your comments down below. $2.25 an hour. Are you going to pay? I don't think so. Have a great day. Happy Memorial Day. And don't forget what this holiday is actually about. God bless you, Americans. Over and out.
I got you.